folks, and welcome to a new save on FM23 with Nottingham Forest, where I'm gonna try and get them back to their former glory. Now, Nottingham Forest in the 70s and in the 80s was one of the biggest clubs in English football and in Europe as well. They've won 2 Champions Leagues, or as it was known back then, the European Champions Cup in 1979 and in 1980, 1 Premier League, 1 European Super Cup, 2 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, and some other trophies as well. Now, what's interesting is that you can see here their first FA Cup was in 1898. Now, that's impressive. This club is so old, it has so much history. That's why I decided to do this save. It's not going to be about winning the Premier League or the Champions League, no. It's about making Nottingham Forest one of the biggest clubs in the world, a force to be reckoned with, maybe even get them to be ranked first in the world. That's what I'm talking about. And of course, with that, the trophies will come. But I believe the biggest challenge is to survive our first season, because this save might actually turn out to be a short one if I get sacked. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, first of all, please subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that like button. It will really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to be a legend of the channel of Nottingham Forest, share the video, spread the word, and help me grow a small community here. And second of all, if you're new here, you should know a little bit about how I like to play the game. When I start a one club save, I disable the first transfer window. And in this case, with Nottingham Forest, it's recommended that you disable the first transfer window, because in just one transfer window, Nottingham Forest has signed no less than 22 new players. Now, if we look at dynamics, yeah, the team cohesion is abysmal. Of course it is. Yeah, you just don't change an entire team and hope that those players will win you matches. No, it doesn't work that way. Football players are people as well, and they need to gel, they need to know each other. So our first challenge is to survive the first season, because if we look at the season preview, we're predicted to finish bottom of the league. And if we do get relegated, I'm afraid I'm gonna get sacked, and this save will be over before it even started. Something else that you should know, that I don't search for players. I try not to use my own knowledge of the game or of real life football to influence my decisions on signing players and all. I'm not gonna search for players like if you watched my Dortmund save, you know, I've signed Schelderup from Nordirland. I did that because the scouts found him. I'm not gonna just sign players because I know they're good. I don't use this button. I don't search for players here because I think it's unrealistic. I do search in scouted players because I believe once the scouts found them, we do have some knowledge of those players. Of course, I use my shortlist, and with this new feature, I'm gonna send scouts in different parts of the world, including South America, and maybe they'll find that wonder kid Hendrik that everyone is talking about. And if they don't find them, of course, I'm not gonna search for him, scout him, and sign him. No, the player has to come through my scouting system. The same goes for hiring staff. I don't search for staff, I advertise. That's what I do. And if I didn't had an open job, I would have just fired the worst of them, then advertise, and you know, you get a lot of people that want the job, and you can hire more than one and replace some others here if you want to. Now, there's a lot to do with this team, I know. Let's meet the squad. Oh, we have a big squad here, but first of all, let me remove the players that are out on loan. Well, okay then. Now, I'm not gonna go through each of these players. I can see we have 4 goalkeepers. Dean Henderson is gonna be first choice, of course. He's a decent player, not the best. When you have an important player that doesn't have at least one attribute in green, then you know why you're predicted to finish bottom in the Premier League. Yeah. Lots of central defenders, 2, 4, 6, 7 if we count this guy. Yeah, he's a central defender. I guess we'll have to play with 3 central defenders and 2 wingbacks. Let's see some wingbacks. Sergio Aurier, yeah, 29. Yeah, he's decent. regular starter. Okay, only 66k per week. Renan Lodi on loan from Atletico Madrid. He's a decent wingback for our level. We have Williams. I think he's one of our best prospects. Yeah, he has room to improve. I like this guy. Who else? Toffolo, 26. French player, I believe so. Oh, a lot of these players will leave the club. We have Richards, who will be out between 5 and 6 months. 24. He's okay, too bad he's injured. We got a lot of French players around. We have 2 strikers and Brennan Johnson, another one that can play as a striker. He's natural as a winger on the right and as an advanced forward. Okay, he's a decent player. Oh, we also have a 4th striker, Lyle Taylor, 32. Yeah, he has to leave the club in January. Remo Freuler, this is one of our key players. He's 40, he can play at this level for at least 2 more seasons. Jesse Lingard, inverted winger, can play as a shadow striker or as the advanced playmaker. Okay, we'll see, Jesse. We'll see how you get on. Morgan Gibbs White, 22. This guy looks interesting. Let me click on him. He's an advanced playmaker. He's a squad player. Has room to improve. Decent. Now let's sort by ability. Yeah, Freuler, Aurier, Boli, Niakate, Henderson, Lingard, Lodi, and Kouyaté are our key players for this season. We also have Emmanuel Dennis, who is this guy, a Nigerian. Did he play for Watford or is that a different Dennis? Yeah, he played for Watford. Okay. Lewis O'Brien, 23. He's a box-to-box. Okay, we have a box-to-box. Yeah, okay, let's see the under 21s and under 18. Who are you, mate? Konate? No. No, 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 no. That means they're awful. Let's see their potential. Let me remove the players not at club. Maybe this guy, Billy Fuster. I don't think so. Yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah, the Nottingham Forest future doesn't look too good. No way. No, we can't rely on anyone here. So this is the squad that we'll have to go with. And I guess I'm gonna play 5-2-3. I'm not sure. Let's see the schedule. We're gonna play Liverpool in our first game. Oh my word. I'll skip ahead. I'll leave the friendlies to my assistant manager. I'll sort out the tactics, the staff, and I'll be back in just a second for the game against Liverpool. Okay, we're about to play our first game of the season. It's against Liverpool. It took me a while to get here. I've improved the staff a little bit. As you can see, we are a little bit better in goalkeeping, in fitness, in mental. I've hired Nicky Butt as the technical director. He was the best of the bunch of people that wanted this job. Some few scouts, including Eric Abidal, if I can find him. There you are, mate, Eric Abidal. Quite good one. So is this guy, a Romanian scout that has traveled around Europe a lot. A really good head physio, yeah, and other people as well. But as you can see, compared to the rest of the league, we're quite poor in this department. But for a team that's battling for relegation, I think we have a decent backroom staff. Now, I've decided to train 3 different tactics. This is the main one. 5-4-1 with a diamond shape. It was clear that we had to play with 3 central defenders because we have 7 of them. Initially, I wanted to play with 2 strikers, one of them being a deep lying forward, but I decided to drop one of them behind the main striker because I needed to find a place for Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard, he's an important player for this team and he can play as a shadow striker right here. And I decided to go with that. Now we do have the box-to-box, of course, because you know how I love to play with a box-to-box. Lewis O'Brien is going to be our main man, probably. We'll see. It all depends how the players perform. We have Gibbs White. I think this guy can become a key player for our squad as the advanced playmaker, and of course Freuler as the ball-winning midfielder on defend to help the team win the ball back. The two wing backs for now are gonna play on support because we're mostly gonna defend, at least for the first half of the season. In possession, well, now I didn't change too much here. We had shorter passing, but I moved it to standard. In transition, we're gonna counter when we get the ball back, and that's about it. And out of possession, this is interesting because I've heard that in FM23 the low block works really well and you don't concede too many goals. I don't know, we'll see. As our second tactic, of course, I'm training my favorite one, 4-3-3 DM wide with a gegenpress style, and as a third tactic, the 5-2-1-2 on attack. I know it says custom route 1, I just picked one and I've changed around everything. I've chosen this tactic because sometimes we'll probably need to attack to chase a goal, to get that point, to get that winner if we need to. But for now we're gonna start, like I said, with this tactic. If it all goes wrong, I'm probably gonna change to a 4-3-3 with the gegenpress style. I don't care how many central defenders we have, it's all about winning games and keeping our job here. Now, in scouting, this is interesting that my chief scout decided to scout Netherlands. I didn't set up this focus. He did. I did set up this one in Northern Europe. Maybe they'll find shoulder up. No, it's not about just shoulder up. There are a few players in Denmark, Norway, or in Sweden that are really interesting. And when I saw that my chief scout decided to scout the Netherlands, I decided to scout Brazil. Why not? And maybe they'll find Hendrik. I really want that guy, but I'm not gonna search for him. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for the scouts to do their jobs because that's why they're here. Now, there's really nothing else to talk about. Actually, let's see the club vision. I didn't talk about this. Avoid relegation, be competitive in the two cups, and for the next 5 years, become an established Premier League team. Yeah, do not sign players over the age of 28, okay? Sign players under the age of 23 for the future and for the first team. Okay, let's see the supporters. Pretty much the same stuff. I thought the supporters will matter a little bit more. It doesn't, just like the board. As long as you win matches, you win games, and you keep them happy, it doesn't really matter if you sign players over the age of 28. Yeah, it's really not that important. And if we look at the supporters' influence on the board, it's a moderate one. We have a 11% hardcore, 47% core, and so on. I know this changes from time to time. We have 21,200 season ticket holders. That's great. Yeah, nothing else to really talk about. Actually, let's see how we did in the friendly games. We only lost one game, home against Bordeaux. We draw 2 and we've won the rest of them, including a 1-0 victory against Dortmund. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Now let's play Liverpool. This is the first 11 that I've chosen. You already saw it when we talked about the tactic. Henderson, Niakate, Worrell, Bowley, Freuler, Renan Lodi, Williams, Gibbs White, O'Brien, Dennis, and Johnson up front. Awani and Jesse Lingard are both injured. Of course, Liverpool are favorite to win this game. If we lose by 1 goal, that's fine. I just want to see the players do well. I hope we don't get smashed. Robertson, Henderson is there. Oh, they're 1-0 up just after 6 minutes. Luis Diaz. Of course, we know in real life Liverpool lost this game 1-0. Yeah, things are not going too well. Nothing much is happening. We only had one shot. Another corner. Robertson. Oh my word, it's 2-0 just after 23 minutes. Yeah, they're controlling the game. Of course, they're controlling the game because we play a defensive tactic, but I just thought maybe we can get a goal on a counter-attack. Okay, we got a corner now. Gibbs White. Yeah, Kate, I think he hit the post, yeah. Good chance. Come on, boys. Another corner. Gibbs White again. Lots of corners and come on, Yakate. That's it. Okay, we got one back. Yeah, set pieces seems to be the key in this game. All 3 goals came after set pieces. Okay, it's half time. We're behind. We've been unlucky. Yeah, let's tell them that. Joe Worrell is playing really bad, so I'm gonna take him off and bring in Scott McKenna. Johnson is having a terrible game. Dennis, however, it's playing fine. Let's see this highlight, and I'll make a couple of more subs. Mo Salah. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Okay, let's get Johnson off. And bring in, I don't know. Okay, Lyle Taylor, I guess. Don't really have a choice. Neco Williams. Yeah, let's get Sergio Aurier in. Okay, goal kick. Come on. We got a highlight here. Oops, it forward to... Oh, Taylor, Taylor! Oh my word, Lyle Taylor, the 42-year-old backup, scored the equalizer. Come on, mate! Yes! Oh, nice flick on from Gibbs White there. Big mistake by Konate. Taylor, calm as you like. Great job, mate. Prowler is not doing too well. I should sub him off. He's on a 6.6. It's over. We got a point. You've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. I'm proud of you. I really am. Alright, let's see the schedule. Okay, when should I come back? Oh, look at this run. Man United, West Ham, Chelsea, Tottenham and Man City. Jesus Christ. And it's just before the World Cup break. Yeah, next episode, let's see Tottenham and Man City. Why not? Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys for the next one.